Okay, how are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing good, ma'am. What about you, ma'am?
I'm also good. Okay, so as we are meeting for the very first time, can you introduce yourself?
Sure, ma'am. My name is Bhuvaneshwari. I am from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. And about my educational qualifications, so I have completed MBA in Financial Management Specialization. I'm also a working professional, and I'm working in a private educational institution as a non-teaching staff. And about my English journey, so I'm learning this language for more than a year. So I have started Jan 2025. I'm still continuing this language, continue to learn this language to improve my communication skill and as well the fluency.
Okay, very good to hear that. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pallavi and I am an English communication coach, and I have been helping working professional and students to improve their communication skill, their confidence with different backgrounds. And I love to connect, meeting with people, so I'm connecting to you. Hope we had a wonderful conversation ahead.
Yes, ma'am. We will definitely have a
Okay, so as you said that you're learning English from 2025, so how much you have improved from that time till now?
from that time, I during the first 6 months, I watched conversational videos and I listened like movie clips, and I also tried in A fluency, but I'm completely not good in this language. I'm completely beginner in speaking. I can understand English not to the advanced level, but I can understand the basic English. Sometimes I write with mistakes, but speaking part I was very much like a beginner. And then I started watching a lot of conversational videos and movie clips, and then I also tried an Ace Fluency app. And there I try to speak with mistakes, and then I continued learning this language. And then first time I had a conversation with Shanta ma'am, and that time I managed the conversation, and then I try having more conversation with YouTubers, and that how somehow I improved this much more. So through that practice, I also try to
Wow.
talk with Chat GPT as well.
Wow, that's really good. So how do you use ChatGPT to improve yourself?
Yeah, I asked ChatGPT to I asked ChatGPT some questions or suggest any topics. So like hobbies or some topics it suggests. So I try to ask question or tell ChatGPT to ask me some question so that I can answer them. And that through that I try to build a conversation and have conversation for at least 20 minutes or 25 minutes.
Wow, so ChatGPT is your new English speaking partner, I can say.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I can say because most of the time I use ChatGPT for speaking practice.
That's really good. Okay, and how your that ACE app help you in improving yourself?
With that ChatGPT gave a lot of feedbacks as well, and through that
Mhm.
some of the feedbacks I can take it, I can understand because the grammar part and all I'm really don't know how to improve it, because watching grammar videos I really don't like to watch it because I know how to work on those area. I want to learn English naturally by watching movie clips or conversational videos or any podcast. From there I want to observe a lot, and through that I want to develop my English. But watching grammar is like I'm learning grammar. I have to focus on sentence structure, specifically focus on the grammar. That if I focus on that, then I can't speak English because I think about a lot of the perfection when I watch grammar. So that's why I try to listen and try to learn through natural way of learning English.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, all right. So, what all are the strategies you are using these days to improve yourself?
I try to listen because that's the uh, I like that listening most because that's a easy way. Because after coming from work, and listening is really helping me and also easy for me to do that activity. So I don't have to put any efforts. I just have to listen the information available in it.
Right.
And then I also try to speak with ChatGPT, or I try to talk with YouTubers whenever I get a chance. And then sometimes I do shadowing practice, mom. Like when I watch any movie clips in the YouTube, and that time I try to repeat them. And reading, I also do reading books. I am reading Harry Potter, the seventh book. I'm almost going to finish that. It's been a long time I'm reading it. And I also read a lot of fiction books like Sudha Murtimam books and
Mhm.
The Alchemist, those type of books.
Okay, so when you read, do you understand them?
Yes, mom. Harry Potter is like for children, so it really helps me to it really helps me to improve my English as well. So I learned a lot because not in a, consciously, but unconsciously, like subconsciously, I gained a lot of uh, words and as well as the sentence structure patterns.
Yeah.
And I it's
Vocabulary
also
and
like
sentence
interesting.
structure.
Yes, ma'am. There are a lot of vocabularies in that book, so which is really helpful for those who are reading that book. So I'm in that seventh book now.
Wow, that's wonderful. So, as if you started and you are still working, you are consistent, do you think you have achieved your goal or you want to improve more?
I want to improve more, mom, because I am still making a lot of mistakes in grammar way, like in tenses and some prepositions. Because this is what the suggestions I used to get from ChatGPT these days. So I am focusing on that accuracy part.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, what are you doing for that?
I'm not doing like I'm not watching grammars actually. I'm following the same routine only, mom. Whatever I said now, but I want to ask you like is there any other way like you can focus on that accuracy instead of watching the grammar videos, grammar related because they say like the sentence and they explain this is how, but in practical way it's really difficult for me to use
Yeah.
that sentence correct tense or even prepositions. So I don't know. Oh, I'm using the movies, the same practices, the listening, watching English content. This is what I'm doing. I thought like maybe gradually I improve in these areas, but I make a lot of mistakes while speaking. Like while ta- uh,
Okay.
talking about some advanced topic, I make a lot of mistakes.
All right. See, I can suggest you something how you can improve your grammar because, as if you mentioned, you don't want to watch videos related to grammar because you do not connect with them and you feel they are not helpful to you. So, rather than that, as you are using Chat GPT, so every day you can learn one topic or then after few days you can repeat. Like suppose today you can start with tenses. So, take tenses for another like 5 to 6 days then take another topic. So you can practice like this rather than watching the video, understand the rules, understand the usage, and then make your own sentences that you will actually use. That will be of great help to you.
But I never did that, mom, before because I
You
used
can
to.
give it a try.
Yes, ma'am. Maybe I will give it a try. Even before I had a conversation with another ma'am, she also suggested like you can try to speak and tell ChatGPT to correct every sentence. Through that, you can learn grammar, the tenses which you made mistake, and what sentence should be used. But
Yeah.
I didn't try that. But
Okay, no
maybe I will
worries.
try
Now
this.
you can give it a try. Might be it will work. You never know. Okay, I'm very happy to hear and glad to hear your journey that how consistent you are and you have improved so much by putting in a lot of efforts. So my best wishes are with you that you improve and grow more and more. Do you have any question or shall we wind up the session?
And another questions I have is like, so when we talk, so we feel we watch the other person who's listening us. So when I see them, when I see their emotion changes, I started doubting myself. Like the way their expression changes. Sometimes they have the curiosity. They sometimes they feel like, am I made a mistake in my sentence? Am I talk anything rude or am I talking anything wrong? So I always doubt that like when I see the expression or the from others while speaking because I am learning this language, so I used to get that norm. So that time I struck, I fumble there. So how to overcome in those type of areas like when we watch the listeners.
Mhm. I got your point. See, first of all, when you're talking to anybody. It's better if you look into their eyes and speak up. But some people they get fearful. If I, how can I look into the eyes? It might be kind of staring also. So you look at this portion. When you're talking to somebody, look at this middle portion. Then it will be equivalent that you are watching the person and doing the conversation. And then if you feel their emotions are getting changed and you are feeling something, you can take a bit of hint, but don't be like so serious that you fumble and that you go off the topic. Because remember, you are only responsible for your own emotions, for nobody else's emotions in the world. If they are behaving in some way, they are acting in some way, it is their problem, not your problem. So you should be continuous and don't doubt yourself. And you know, sometimes we live in such a cruel world, people actually do it deliberately also to make you feel low or to make you doubt yourself. So don't fumble yourself. You can take a bit of hint, might be if you're wrong or so, but be confident then also. I give you one
That's why
example. Might be you will get and you will understand that. I tell you, my elder one, he is in class 8 now. This I'm telling you 2, 3 years back when he was in class 5th. And then I said, I was asking him, like, all right, this is now it's your exam. I will ask the questions and you will reply. So he said, okay. Then I asked him a question. He didn't reply for 2 to 3 minutes. Then I just get annoyed and I spoke up the answer. And you know what were his words? Mama, मैं बोलने तो वाला था. I was about to speak. Why you said? And then he started fighting with me. See, it was his fault. He didn't speak for 2 to 3 minutes, and then he was fighting with me. So see, people they do it. This he being a kid, he is doing that. That too. When this I'm telling you, when he was just 10. So people they do it. Even kids they do it. So that is
yes, ma'am.
absolutely okay. We should not doubt ourselves. So people are very
Yes, ma'am.
smart these days. So next time, if you find any situation like this, first of all, be confident, and moreover, might be your mind has adopted this kind of a thing that might be I'm not speaking wrong because sometimes it becomes our habit and pattern also. So that is okay if anybody is looking in some strange way or so, it is their problem, not your problem. All right. So,
Yes,
but you should be confident while speaking, and you should be smart enough.
yes, ma'am.
Even if you said something wrong, you can simply say that, oh, it's a slip of tongue. Might be you might say the same in your mother language also, right? So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can say
Yeah.
like this and be confident because
Yeah, because
today,
I often connect
nowadays,
that
we
with
need
my English.
smarter people. Yeah, what you were saying?
I often connect that with my English because I'm talking in English. I'm a learner, so because my mistake or they can find my mistake. So that's why they don't want to say, but their facial expression changes. I notice them because I
Don't
watch
feel
them.
like that. Don't feel like that. It is might be just a gimmick in your mind because you feel that I'm not good. I tell you, even if it is your fault, don't show it is your fault. This is also a part of communication. You need to act smartly, even if you're not speaking right, but you should be smart enough to express yourself. Like I mentioned, my son, though he's wrong, but still he put all the things on me. Why you spoke up the answer? I was about to speak. So you should be smart like that. Even if it is your fault, just behave. No, I'm smarter. I know how to handle the situation. This is our part, and this is the most important, crucial part of going the conversation. Get going the conversation. Okay, and next time, don't doubt yourself. Don't think that they are able to find my errors. Important thing is that your idea should be clear. Suppose you're talking to anybody, if you are able to make your idea understand to the other person, means your communication is wonderful. But if your idea is not communicated well, then it needs improvement. That is okay even if you make few grammatical errors, few tenses errors, preposition errors. Initially it goes and fade away with time and practice. But when you are speaking, your idea should be clear. So if your idea is clear, always think that I'm good enough. So don't doubt yourself the next time. From today onwards, stop doubting yourself, because if you're able to if you are able to express and put your ideas
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
that means your communication skill is super.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Definitely, I will try that.
Yeah, I
I
hope
also
so.
want your feedback, like any areas like I should focus on, like to improve my communication. So based on our conversation, you maybe calculate like where I should work upon. If you have anything, it will be really helpful for me
Yeah.
to.
See, you have already given your feedback. I mentioned how. Why you find the people they make faces or so, or when they show some weird face? Because you don't make any faces. You need to use your expression. See, you could see when I'm speaking, I'm like moving my the shoulders, some of my facial expression, my hands raising, my eyebrows, using my chin area, using my cheeks. So facial expressions play a very important role. Your body language, when we are talking online, half of the body is visible. Your body language plays very important role. Because you are not using your body language, so you find other people like that. So from now onwards, two things you can work on. Number one, for grammar, take specific topic and you can take the help of chat GPT as you are comfortable with that. Next, try to use your body language along with facial expression and hand gestures. This is very important. This is actually 93% of the communication. Only 7% is what we both are talking, like the spoken English, the verbal part. 93% is the non-verbal part, which nobody takes care of. So from now onwards, focus more and more on your facial expressions, your body language, and your hand gestures. And surely within a short span, you will see positive changes in yourself. Okay?
Definitely try that. Thank you for your feedback and really helpful for me to
Welcome.
improve
All right. It
my
was a lovely conversation with you. I
communication.
hope you grow and improve more and more. Okay?
Yes,
All
mom.
right.
Sure, mom.
Bye.
Thank you, mom. Thank you for a lovely time and have a nice day, mom.
Okay. Thank you.